Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Here are the categories for you. Fish and chips. The Animal Kingdom. Mythology and art. 80s music. A hostile takeover. And you picked a fine time. Where do we begin, Player 1? The moray variety of this fish is sharp-toothed and can be vicious if provoked. Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus. Right. You again, Player 1. The ability of the members of the family Exocetidae to get airborne earned them this two-word name. It's Player 1. Woo! That's right. Way to go. Choose again, Player 1. Here's Kelly.
On this man's first voyage, brothers Martin and Vicente Pinzon commanded the Niña and Pinta.
Okay, Player 1. Woo! Right. Please pick again, Player 1. Small freshwater fish of the family Pterophyllum are known by this heavenly name. Yes, Player 1. Right you are. Select again. Built in 1816, the first private yacht to cross the Atlantic shared its name with the barge of this queen. Player 1. Yes. Player 1, pick again. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. Let's hear it, Player 2. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again. This feisty tie fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals. Yes, Player 1. That is correct. We return to you, Player 1. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
It's Player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2, back to you. It's the Daily Double. You are currently in second place. Please select. Here is your Daily Double clue. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name. That's it. Select again. A statue of this Roman sea god is a perfect choice for a fountain. There's one at Peterhof in Russia. Okay, Player 1. Yeah! Correct. Choose again, player 1. A sarcophagus at Hearst Castle depicts this group of 9, including Erato, who inspires love poems. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Player 3, back to you. Here's Kelly with the clue.
This city statue of Geffen and her oxen is a bit less famous than the Little Mermaid.
It's player 3. That is correct. We return to you. Praxiteles sculpted this Greek equivalent of Mercury carrying the infant Dionysus. Yes, player 1. You are correct. Player 1. Get psyched at the Louvre by looking at Antonio Canova's sculpture of this Roman god and Psyche. Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again, player 1. The Greg Kinn Band was singing our song, crooning, "Our love's in this, baby." It's player 1. You got it. Player 1. In 1984, his Let's Go Crazy said, "We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life." Let's hear it, player 2. Right. You again, player 2. She told us, "Love is a battlefield," and in 1980 went to number 9 with "Hit Me With Your Best Shot." Okay, player 2. Good. Player 2, you pick a... In 1981, Sheena Easton sang, "My baby takes the this. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again." Yes, player 1. Yep. Please pick again. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Lip Sync asked, "Won't you take me to here?" Player 3. Correct. Choose again, player 3. Enjoy the Sleep in Heaven Youth Hostel or the Newhound Boat Hostel in this capital of Denmark. Yes, player 2. Good. Player 2. I'm sure the Red Bus Hostel is fine, but the Mellow Mood Central Hostel caught my eye in this capital of Hungary. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. You again, player 3. Do the Funky Chicken Hostel or the Butterfly Villa Hostel in this Romanian capital. Player 3. That is correct. Select again. It's off to the Hans Brinker Budget Hotel or Dirty Nellie's Inn. Sounds inviting. In this major European city. Okay, player 2. That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again, player 2. Surf the Internet Hostel or the Marriott Hostel. Note the lack of an extra R and T in Marriott. In this Bulgarian capital. It's player 1. Yes. Please pick again, player 1. Deion Sanders knows this term for the evening hours when the largest audience is available for TV. Okay, player 2. Right. Player 2. Estimated at around 30 years, It's accepted as the average period between birth of parents and their offspring. Yes, player 3. Hey, you're right. Player 3, pick again. The time just before sunset or after sunrise on a movie set, or a former LA Lakers late-night talk show. Player 3. Yep. Player 3, back to... We had pleasant sensations learning about the era of this, which covered President Monroe's 2 terms. It's player 2. Good. And here's the $1,000 clue. This longest division of geologic time doesn't have a fixed period. In astronomy, it's 1 billion years. Let's hear it, player 2. You got it. The Double Jeopardy round will begin right after this. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are an organic category, football, Amelia Earhart, Classic Kids Lit, My Spice, and Language Lab. Let's get back into this now. You have control of the board. A dialysis machine is also called an artificial one of these organs. It's player 3. Yeah, good for you. We return to you. Alveoli are tiny sacs clustered like grapes in these organs. Player 1. Right. Choose again, player 1. Though this organ has no known use, it can harm you if it ruptures, creating the risk of peritonitis. Yes, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, pick again. The hepatic duct carries bile from the liver to this organ for storage. Okay, player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1, back to you. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. So, what's your wager? And the daily double clue. The islets of Langerhans aren't a vacation spot, but a group of cells in this organ. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You again, player 1. This cup representing Canadian football supremacy was donated by the descendant of a tea namesake. Let's hear it, player 3. Right. Select again. He caught the catch on January 10th, 1982. Player 2. Correct. Please pick again. This Cowboys wide receiver of the 1990s entered the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007. Let's hear it, player 2. That's correct. We return to you, player 2. Let's take it over to Kelly.
In this type of trick play, the quarterback hands off to a running back, who hands off to a tight end going in the opposite direction.
Okay, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, you pick again. To see this NFL team's home games at FedEx Field, take a shuttle bus from the Landover Metro stop. Yes, player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, player one. Amelia's first plane was bright yellow and named for this songbird. It's player two. Yes. Player two. Back in June of 1928, Amelia became the first woman to fly across this body of water, though she was only a passenger. Player one. Right you are. Choose again, player one. In 1935, Amelia flew solo in about 18 hours from Wheeler Field in this state to Oakland, California. Let's hear it, player one. Yes. Player one. On her last flight, Amelia Earhart took off from this large island. Yes, player two. That's it. Player two, back to you. Amelia was promised her independence when she married a member of this prominent publishing family. It's player three. Good. Player three, you pick again, please. This story begins, all children except one grow up. Okay, player one. That's correct. Select again. In a novel by Frances Hodgson Burnett, 7-year-old Cedric Errol inherits a title and is known as Little Lord This. Player two. Right. Player two. Back. This classic is the first book in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quartet. It's player two. That is correct. Please pick again. Player completes two. The title of a classic about an African-American family, Roll of Thunder. Let's hear it, player one. That's it. You again, player one. The Black Pearl and Island of the Blue Dolphins are two classics by him. Okay, player one. Yeah, good. You get to pick again, player one. The Ceylon or tree type of this spice that's good on toast is buff-colored and mildly sweet. Yes, player one. Yes. We return to you, player one. The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic. It's player three. You are correct. Please pick again, player three. In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this, so you can cleanse your palate between bites. Okay, player three. That is correct. Choose again, player three. Brassica yunctia is the brown or Indian type of this spice. Let's hear it, player one. Yep. You again, player one. Popular in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name. Yes, player two. Yes. Player 2, you pick again, please. Most languages of Western Europe get their words for read and write from this language's leggere and scribere. Player 2. Good. You get to pick again, Player 2. Hochdeutsch is the modern standard form of this language. Let's hear it, Player 3. That's correct. Select again. The pinyin system for writing this language in the English alphabet was officially adopted January 1st, 1979. Player 3. Good for you. Player 3, back to you. Answer. The second daily double. Player 3, you're in last place. What'll it be? Decide on your wager, Player 3. Okay, here is the clue. In French, hier Henri m'aimait, yesterday Henry loved me, is an example of this flawed past tense. You are now in second place. And the last clue for $2,000. Douglas Hyde, also known as Ancrethan Ethan, fought to preserve this language and founded a league of the same name. Okay, Player 2. You got it. Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break. Here comes the Final Jeopardy, players. The category is this: the 50 states. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here's your Final Jeopardy clue. It was the only state physically and politically formed directly because of the Civil War. What did you say? With that correct response, you will gain Let's see your response. And that correct response will add What did you put as your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations to you, Player 1. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.